2, 3, 4.
All right, let's get this thing going. Good morning, my brothers and sister. What's going on, Mark?
Come on.
You all right, dude? What?
No, I'm not all right.
He's having a rough time.
I cannot get this stupid podcast machine to start again.
Did you plug in the HDMI out to the HDMI in to your TV?
Listen, I made sure all the connections were correct. I triple-checked, quadruple-checked.
What about the rotary girder? Did you check that one?
The rotary girder is girding just fine.
I don't think it's supposed to girt.
Gross.
Not on Mondays.
Really? Mm-hmm. I thought it was. Well, maybe it's only on Tuesdays through Saturdays or something like that. Wait a minute. I got an idea.
Oh, okay. All yours.
It's improv time!
Dragon Sword!
La Carreta!
Adrian!
This is stupid.
I'd like to see you get in the This Is Stupid sword.
All right, what now?
What are we actually doing?
Now we improv.
We just morphed into GMG Improv Zords. That's it. All right.
That's probably our best intro yet.
We've just arrived. Episode 124. Third episode of 120.
I have a serious question though for you guys.
I doubt it.
I mean,
When does that ever happen?
honestly,
It was a reaction. I doubt it.
I deserve that.
Hey, yo, I got a serious question for you. Here it is.
Have you guys ever put together like a piece of furniture with your wife?
As in, have we gone to IKEA?
Like IKEA?
And then sucked
Like
into
you buy, like for
furniture?
example, this past week, Elizabeth bought a new desk for her office.
Yeah.
And when I say desk, like I mean, it's like an L-shaped. It's got a huge hutch. Like it's basically an office, right? Just made out of wood that you just insert into your office. But it comes in 1,000 pieces. There were 3 large packages. It didn't even come in one box. That's how big this desk was.
Jeez.
That's serious.
Have you guys ever like put something together like that is when you know that you were meant for each other if you can make it through like an office desk like that, putting it together.
For sure.
Did you make it through?
We did. We
Unscathed.
did. I mean, we were both angry, but it was really just angry because the desk wasn't together
angry
yet,
at the
you know?
Swiss.
Give me the flathead. No, the flathead. That one.
I got upset at one point because I stepped on a dead stink bug. Like, and I don't know if you guys have ever stepped on a bug before, but when you feel the crunch of a bug under your bare foot,
Was that part of the desk?
Yeah,
I don't believe so.
Was that part of the instead of packing peanuts, they put stink bugs
You
in it?
needed that to connect everything
We could start
together.
if that were the case, we could start a packing peanut factory here because I don't know where stink bugs are coming in at, but they are everywhere. And they're
Sounds like a
horrible.
personal problem.
Huh.
That's day 2 of premarital counseling. Day 1 you passed by taking care of this desk and putting it together. Congratulations. Tomorrow, take care of the stink bug population.
It's just us blaming everybody for leaving the windows or doors open or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, so this desk legitimately took 4+ hours to put together.
Gross.
Yeah, it was.
You made
bad.
it really far then. I would have been like, all right, break time.
Oh, I wanted to
after
quit every
2
like
hours.
every hour. I wanted to quit.
You got to get one of those like pop-up desks, like the pop-up tents. Just pull a string and it's just there.
Did they have those?
I don't think those are real.
I think they're. I think
think
you,
those are-
you blow some air into it and it
I
just
think
pops.
that's fake.
It's inflatable desk.
Then try to put something on top of it.
Yeah,
See what
exactly.
happens.
Watch it collapse to the floor.
It's portable. It's very easy to carry.
But yeah, dude, some of that furniture like takes so much to put together. Like there was 3 packets of instructions. And like it always comes with like the crappiest little tool, you know, like it comes with like an Allen wrench that just messes your hand up. Like
The
you can't
size
even
of your
like, use your
pinky.
hand the next day.
So small.
Correct.
It's like the inside of your hand's like cut up from it, like it's so bad.
It's funny,
but yeah,
it's funny
it
you bring
was-
it up, Ronnie, because this week I also put together a piece of furniture. It was not as complicated as yours. It was just an office chair, but my kids wanted to help. And that's where things got interesting because like when you have 2 or 3 holes plus, if you try to line it up, it'll line up the first 2 holes, but you get to the 3rd hole, and if you tighten some holes too much, they will not line up. So then you have to bring it back out. And then you
Yep.
involve the kids, and they get frustrated or they're confused. At one point, we're using the Allen wrench that it came with, and it's like it's so shallow that it's rubbing up on the plastic of the chair and like scratching it up. And I'm like, give me that. And then I get out my Swiss Army Allen wrench and just destroy
Swiss
it.
Army Allen wrench.
Like,
Let's hold on. Let's back
do
up a
this.
little bit. Lucas, are you using the wrong mic?
No?
You sound
Check your Zoom.
a little
Make
different.
Sure your Zoom is
All right, well, my recording is the Blue Snowball.
Okay. Well, then
So
there,
that's
there
what
you go.
counts. But I will wait
I didn't
for
want to
it.
get a half hour in, and all of a sudden,
Hello?
oh, hey, you
All right.
sound good.
Good news. Bad news is I had been using it on Zoom. Good news is I had been using the Blue Snowball
okay.
on the Audacity.
We've only
so,
been doing this for so long.
Yeah, I mean, it's
These
like,
settings
Technically, we're not
just-
even out of our rookie year yet. We haven't had
These
365
settings just
episodes.
you backed
change on
up.
us.
You backed up way further than I thought you were going to back up. But I'm like, you know what? It's improv. This is just life.
Back it up.
This is only. Is this? Have we reached double digits with improv? This has got to be.
Ooh, it's got to be
No,
close.
I don't think so. I think we're at 9.
Nine?
Maybe 10.
9 times?
I think maybe 10. Maybe 10.
9 times.
My records indicate 9.
What records?
I'm
You
just
don't
trying to
have
get in
no-
on the conversation.
His fictional records.
Well, according to my filing system here, it's number 3.
I would believe that you have a filing system on this.
I do. I probably
All
have.
handwritten. Quill
Except I have
pen and
like,
all.
yeah, I have multiple files, and I don't know which one to check to see how many improvs we've done.
Honey, why'd you buy a filing cabinet? To hold all my GMG stuff.
Yeah, I've been printing off every
Why
script and
wouldn't I
episode.
buy a filing cabinet?
Exactly.
We got to put this together now.
By the way, yeah, I got it from IKEA, so get to work.
Oof. And it's all in Swedish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only going to be 2 feet tall.
Hey,
and
we've
hold
been
nothing.
married now. We've been married now for 15 years. We know where each of our strengths lie. My strength lies in keeping the kids busy and playing games, going on walks while she puts together the furniture.
That feels like a straight up dad role. Right?
It is a dad role.
Well, let's back up again. You said one of your strengths was taking a walk.
I misspoke. You're right.
It's the little victories, you know.
Yeah.
Small thing.
Honey, I'm taking a walk. Man, you're so good at that, Lucas.
You are so good.
Such a
I
good
don't know how you
walker.
do it. I don't know how
I am
you
a
do
mall
it.
walker
You
in the
just
making.
walk like nobody's business.
That's right.
Oh, I would rather
That's
play
right.
the game of distracting the kids than put any of that stuff
Oh yeah,
together.
it's way funner.
That sounds like where it's at.
Yep.
Typically, when I'm trying to put something together, and Kristen will see me obviously struggling with said thing.
She gets out her phone and starts videoing it.
Obviously.
No, quite the opposite. In fact, she will immediately try to take control of the situation and try to fix it because she knows I'm struggling with it and getting angry.
That is a good
Yeah.
woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except then I get upset because I want to be able to do it myself.
Yeah. Yep.
Get out of here. Let the adults take care of this.
Yeah.
We both walk out of the room.
She's like, Mark, you need to put the Allen wrench down right now.
But yes, I have dealt with that many times, and that is why I try my best to buy off of Facebook or things like that to where it is already put together.
You know, is there like a Craigslist thing where you can hire someone to put stuff together for you?
I think
There's
Home
gotta be.
Depot literally has people that like come and put stuff together like at your house. You can pay for it. It would have been $200 to have somebody come to the house to put this desk together for us.
What?
Yes.
How do
And
I get that
honestly, it
job?
would have been worth it in retrospect. Like
That is
we should have
correct.
done that.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth it just to shell out some money so you don't have to do something.
Yeah, I could have been playing games. I'd have been playing video games the whole 4 hours probably, and it would have felt like only 30 minutes.
You're like, you take care of that. I'm over here playing games. It's your
AKA
job. That's why I'm paying you.
But it is really nice, and she's really happy with it. So
Good. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty
looking
sweet.
back, it was a good move.
So what kind of desk is it? It's got drawers and all that?
That's like a Mercedes-Benz desk.
Oh.
No, I don't know, but it is really nice. It does have like a hutch, like with a glass door on the top of it. Like it's pretty fancy.
Whoa.
I know.
That is
All
fancy.
right, all right.
I have to veer away from the glass because I am like a bull in a china shop, just like everywhere in my life.
You got to be careful.
I do.
It's like one small little hair falls onto the glass.
Just shattered. You guys ever been just like walking through your house and randomly hit like your own hand on like a door handle or something?
Like you haven't been past that door.
I know.
handle
I know. Then you feel like a Neanderthal, like in front of your wife or whatever. Like, just what happened? I just ran into the door.
You ever like hit your shoulder on like a door frame? You're like, how did I miss that?
Yeah.
You know what I've done
This
more
is a
than once?
huge doorway.
There's a big old entryway there.
I know. And I hit the
Yeah.
door jam.
I've done it like 2 or 3 times. I've actually closed the car door on my own leg.
Oh,
It
been
hurts
there.
so
I've
bad,
done-
and I
I've
don't
done my
understand how
foot.
it happens.
Never the
clipped-
leg, but I've done the foot.
When you clip your like
like
ankle
just-
calf area and it
Yeah, that's
scratches
exactly
you.
right.
Ooh, yeah.
The
I've
door
done
just
that.
chances bone on door, like awfulness.
Hope so
And
no
you're like,
one
well,
saw
wow,
that one.
what is wrong with me?
But I
I'm just
always
trying
like
to close my own foot in the door.
I hit the doorway or the car hits like I hit myself with the car and I just look at the car or the doorway like, are you fronting me? You want to go? Right here, right now, son. We'll go.
Bring it on.
Bring it
Kick
on.
the door, like, get out of here.
I will go get an angry mob to tip you over.
That's right. And I definitely passed that on to my son. He was like, when he first started to walk 7, 8 months, somehow, he was a really fat kid. I don't know how he did it, but he would run into the wall like nobody's business. And we're like, son, that wall's always been there. Why are you doing this? But
Should we take him to the doctor? Nah, he'll grow out of it.
he's good. He's mostly grown out of it.
Was that something he got from his dad?
Oh, yeah.
Pat, did you watch Peaky Blinders yet?
No, I have not. I am in the middle of watching Night at the Museum trilogy.
Ooh, gee.
So I
Did
just
that-
finished the second one.
That ever
And I
pop up
remem-
on Disney Plus, or did it?
It opened up on Novosel now.
Novosel now, my fave.
Yeah, so and then I started the third one today, and I don't remember this at all. Like came out in 2014. I guess I don't know. I guess I missed it somehow. It was the year that Clark was born, so maybe that was the reason it wasn't on my radar. But
Yeah, I totally missed
I don't-
it too,
I'm-
brother. What year was it again?
2014.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm watching it, and about a half hour in, and yeah,
How do you do
excited.
that? Like you just
What?
start a movie and then you're like, I got to go do something else, and then you stop it. I can't do that. It's
no, yeah,
like
my
rolling a
wife can't-
boulder down a hill. Once you start the
I don't like-
boulder,
I don't
it
like
just
that either.
goes till it's over.
No, I can do that with any movie. Now, if I go to the movie theaters, I don't just walk out half hour in. Like, no, I paid $13 for this thing.
I'll pay
Loop
another
back.
13
I'll
later.
be back in the next showing. I'm not feeling this right now.
I watch these 3-hour Marvel movies six times. No, just 30-hour increments or
I feel like you
30-minute
just-
increments.
I feel like you lose all the emotion, like from the
You
movie.
do. The
that
connection
you're feeling
is lost.
Just gone.
Yeah,
true.
but I can remember it.
Oh, by the way, I missed when we were talking about weird stuff happening, like closing our foot in the door and hitting our hands because we're a bunch of cavemen.
Right?
Travis Pospisil writes,
Ooh.
"Tell me how much it sucks when you wake up in the morning and your ear had been folded over for who knows how long."
Ooh.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you guys?
I know.
I don't think I
I've
folded my ear.
I've slept straight on my ear to where like suctions to my pillow. That's happened before.
Suctions? Like
Well,
you
I don't
pull
know.
it
It's
off,
like it kind of pops.
It's like,
You have like a silicone pillow?
Yeah,
it's like, what kind of pillow do you have?
it conforms to my ear. That's the
It's
kind.
a porcelain
apparently.
pillow. It's very comfortable.
Yeah.
No,
I've never had a folded before.
I've never had a folded ear. Mark, have you? Have you done that?
Maybe.
The only thing I really worry about is like,
Burgundy?
waking up in a pool of my own slobber.
Oh yeah.
That's the one that gets me. And you wake up and you're just like, your face
Yeah.
is moist.
And you can't get it off.
Ugh.
You can't get it off. You're just slimy, dude. You're just.
You're like, it's like, yeah, it's like you just lacquered the deck or whatever that word is.
you just can't get rid of it. You're so
You just
gross.
lacquered your face and it's
You
like,
try to wipe it off and it gets more on your face.
hey, at least
It's on
when it
your
rains,
hands.
at least when it rains, that rain will just hit right off your face.
Is that what you do?
Yep.
Sometimes
Go
you
out in the
gotta
rain.
wonder, like, how long have you been laying in it to where my face is starting to absorb this? Like, has it been hours?
So
Sometimes.
the folded ear thing only happens to me in impromptu nappings or when I fall asleep in the car or on the couch in a bad way and I just kind of lean over.
That seems like it
and
would hurt. Does your
wake
ear
up.
hurt, like, for the whole day?
I mean, I wouldn't say the whole day. I'd say 5 to 10 minutes. What
Yeah.
about
Do you need to fold it back?
that? I think that's once you hit your
Stuck
50s.
forward.
It's like when you
Can't
it's
hear
like when you
anything
fold
with
the
my ear.
perforation wrong and you're trying to fold it the other way. And
Yeah, that's how it works. You have to just move it back and forth. It'll get
wiggle
there.
Dang it, I can fix this. I can fix this.
But I've had
Calling
like
sick from that.
the sleeping on your arms wrong when you become like a dead fish and you have to like flip
that's
yourself
scary.
around.
That is so
super
scary.
And you're like,
Especially when it's the middle of the night, you're like half awake. You're like, what's happening?
How many minutes away was I from losing this arm altogether?
exactly, it falling off your body. That's got to be possible, right?
I mean,
I hope not.
I hope not too. I've had
guess
to be
I
like
don't
on the
hope it,
brink
but
of it. If
It
that's the
just
case.
seems like it. It feels like it would be.
I just hate it when like my arms or my legs will fall asleep, and obviously I'll notice that they've fallen asleep, and then I'll try to shake it off to wake them up, and it takes forever for it to wake back up.
And that tingle like hurts
Yeah.
like pins and needles.
It is
Yeah.
the worst.
So, Ronnie, would you consider that desk a big boy purchase? Like, was that like a super expensive desk, or?
Actually, I don't know. She bought it. I would assume it was.
Oh, did she?
I
It's a
assume it
big
was
girl
pretty,
purchase.
I think it was
Big girl
probably
purchase,
pretty
excuse me.
expensive. That's pretty classy.
Very expensive. Okay, so think about what was the last big boy purchase or big girl purchase for those listening that you made. Because I had to make a big boy purchase this week because my back has been hurting from sleeping on our mattress, and our mattress was a hand-me-down from my in-laws. They gave that to us because they got a mattress from somebody else. And so it had been hurting for too long, and I was like, okay, I think it's time for us to invest in a nice new mattress. And so back in, gosh, I'm trying to remember, what year was 300? Was it 18, 19, something like that?
300.
The movie?
No,
Or the
as
year,
in
like 300.
MTTG 300.
Wow, that you brought that one out of nowhere. I was like, when was 300? I'm like, that was like in the early 2000s, wasn't it? Like with
Yes,
with
the movie.
with the Spartans and stuff.
This is Sparta.
Such
Yeah,
an awesome movie.
No,
but that's not what
Married
you
to
mean.
the Games 300.
No idea. Last year, no, 3 years ago.
2018.
2016.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Ronnie's answer.
Can't
Wasn't
remember.
16.
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to go with Ronnie.
And I
was
think
just
it was
trying to be
previous to us
with
starting the podcast. So it probably was 2018.
That's when we started this podcast. That's right. You get
Yeah.
a gold star.
There you go.
I win.
So in 2018, when we did Married to the Games 400, or at least
300?
some
Wait,
of us
we did?
When,
We
or,
did
sorry.
400?
I wasn't there. I missed it.
No, 300 you mean?
Good night, everybody. Married to the Games 300, and it was only 2 of us that were there. Technically, one was there digitally. But we stayed at an Airbnb, and Kristen and I slept in one of the rooms, and it had a purple mattress. Have you ever heard of purple mattresses?
I've heard of purpling mattresses.
No.
What are those mattresses doing?
That's how
Is that how mattresses are made?
Baby mattresses are made that way. That's how they produce them.
Like the cool, like Corvette style mattresses?
Yep. Oh, those are awesome.
Now I feel slightly disturbed.
That's a big boy purchase. Corvette
yeah.
bed.
I want one.
Vroom, vroom. All right. Anyways,
Is Purple Mattress the name of the company?
Purple is the name of the company.
That's really funny. You
That
know
is
they meant
pretty
it that
funny,
way, right? They had to have. There's no way you
Oh,
call
yeah.
it a purple mattress and then you're like, that's our favorite color. No.
Mark has this disappointed look on his face when he's trying to tell a story, and like he just
sorry,
keeps
Mark.
getting just absolutely clobbered.
No, that's my I'll wait face.
That's his. I am going to kill you guys through this.
I am stabbing each of you with my mind right now.
That's a pretty sweet brain.
Yeah,
It's got arms. It's like
that's what I'm
Krang.
told. Krang. Wow.
I don't think sweet is the word I'd use for his brain if he's
I
stabbing
don't know. I like
me.
horror. I like horror movies, so bring it.
Weirdo.
I'm prepared.
Stabby rip stab stab.
Anyways,
But yeah,
purple mattress.
so yeah, it's super comfortable, and like instead of like a memory foam type of thing, which a lot of mattresses do, or at least a lot of more modern ones do, I guess. It's got like a grid type polymer material that creates the comfort effect, if you will. And so we decided that we were going to go ahead and buy one.
Are we sponsored by this mattress now?
I wish we were.
Brought to you by Purple.
Brought to you by Purple Mattress. 3
You should've
kids
done that for a
guaranteed
living,
by your 10th year anniversary.
Sounds like the EA Sports guy. EA Sports.
It's in the game.
It's in the bed.
Oh my.
It's in the bed. Man, these are like gold for this commercial you're doing, Lucas.
I know. We need to work on that. All right.
Dang.
I'll work on that.
Pitch it to
that sponsor.
pitch it to Purple, and we'll get it. So what was the last big boy purchase you had to make?
Did you buy a purple mattress? Is that where that? You
Yes,
bought
that is the point.
He
We
just
bought
wanted
a
to tell
Purple
us about it.
mattress.
All right.
I want to know real
I'm
quick
just
about
talking
this.
here. I'm just
How-
bringing up conversation.
how's
This
it
purple
been
mattress.
since you
Does
bought
it?
it?
Well, here's the thing. It's not here yet.
Oh,
okay.
that's rough.
Does it prevent
Yeah.
ear foldage? Travis Popsicle
good
wants
question.
to know.
I will have to test
Let
it.
us know
an
next week.
asterisk.
Fold
It's
your
in the
ear
small
on it.
print.
Go to
Does
sleep
not
with your ear
prevent.
folded on it and see what happens when you wake up. If
We
your
are not
ear is
responsible
unfolded,
for ear foldage.
it's worth it.
I heard if your hand is bigger than your face, then you have cancer.
What?
That's a.
You never heard of that?
Nope.
a middle
Mine's not
school
bigger.
joke.
Nope.
Mark's
not even
reaching
close.
through and hitting your face with your hand. With his mind.
I haven't bought anything big in a long time, actually.
No?
Interesting.
It's probably my TV.
I did buy a bed back in the day, but it was awful and tried to return it. And they said, no, you're not returning it, but here's
No
your money
take
back.
backs.
And they gave me my money back, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with the mattress? They're like, you can donate it or throw it away. I'm like,
Are you serious?
well, I guess I'm just going to keep it and get a mattress topper.
Exactly.
'cause-
The extra. What in the
Thanks for the
world?
money back. I'm going to spend it on a mattress topper.
Wouldn't that be a fun way to live? You buy stuff and then you go back to the store like a day later and say, I'm not satisfied, and see what happens. And if they give you nothing, then you're like, all right. Then you
Yeah,
leave.
I think it's because of bed bugs. They're like, hey, you sat on it. Sorry, we're not taking it back. We're like,
You look
I didn't
gross
know
in the
this.
picture.
I did not know this was it. Thanks for the free mattress.
Since then, he's been
So,
ordering mattresses every week. Running to his
That's
own
how I
store.
got this house. I don't know how you got your house.
Yeah. I think the last big boy purchase I made was last year when they tried to ream me with that car that we bought,
Oh,
where they did
yeah.
the old switcheroo on us. That was a big boy purchase. That was not a fun experience.
Yeah, I'm actually a liar. My last big boy purchase was a 100% Elizabeth's ring.
Oh,
there
yes.
it is.
That
Yeah,
is
that's a
true.
good
That is
one.
a big boy purchase.
Yeah.
That counts.
So, going to the old Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
got a question from Dopalicious,
Hey,
a.k.a.
Splig.
Splig, a.k.a. Mike Doherty. What songs have the hypest crowd flourishes, and why is it Sweet Caroline? Ba, ba, ba.
I'll tell you what, that gets the crowd going. It really does. But have you ever been to like a German bar or like a Hofbrauhaus? Every single song that they play gets that crowd going.
Is
Ronnie,
it really
you ever
the
been to
music
Hofbrauhaus?
that gets
I've
the
never
crowd
been.
going, or
It's-
is it
it's
the
the-
steins of beer they've been drinking
I
for
was
the
going to say,
entire
it's,
day?
there's
It
some
is the
influence there.
combination. It is
It's
the
a
combination
combo,
of that.
yeah.
They got those accordions, and they got that like polka
Oh,
band
man.
up there doing all that. Oh my goodness, it is
They
a
do.
riot.
I mean, there's like smoke coming out off that accordion player's fingers when he's just like.
When you
like
see someone
playing.
play the accordion,
It's
you're
awesome.
like, wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm from West Virginia, so for me, it's "Take Me Home, Country Roads." That both gets us going and gets us crying because it's beautiful.
How to do it.
For me, it's Pump Up the Jam by the Tektronix.
Takes me back to the.
I mean, you
90s.
feel that one every time.
Yeah.
Pump up those jams. Yep. Also wants me to. I want to make a PB&J.
I can't listen to the beginning of it without thinking of like that spot in Space Jam where they start playing it.
Yeah.
Like it takes me back to
the
that
movie.
every single time.
Yes.
Yep.
So
For
good.
sure.
Uh-huh.
It's good stuff.
I would have to say a major one would be Journey's "Don't Stop Believin'."
Yes.
The
Good one.
moment you hear "Just a Small Town Girl," like everybody's in, and they're all singing the lyrics, and you just want to join in. It just makes you want to join in.
Eye of the Tiger. That's another good one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good one. There's a number of Queen songs that are good. We Are the Champions. We will rock you.
Bo rap.
Got some Bee Gees. What's that Bee Gees song?
You can
Staying
tell by the way
alive.
I use my
Disco
walk, I'm a
Inferno.
woman, no time to talk.
Yeah.
Those are real
Staying
words,
alive.
but I've never heard them.
Staying
Except
alive.
Staying Alive. That I know those
Yep.
words. The other's just like staying alive, staying alive. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's
was
about.
pro-
That's
was
pretty
ac-
accurate.
That was accurate. Yeah. I loved
thought
it.
it was.
Should ask Morris Gibb. Is it Morris? No, I can't remember which Gibb brother is still alive. He's the only remaining member of the.
I'll look
Bee
it up
Gees.
in the phone book. Give me a second.
That's Blues Brothers, I think you mean.
The Blues Brothers. Sent on a
No.
mission from God.
That's not what I mean.
I don't know music.
Definitely was not what he was saying, but close. Close. Went to the zoo this week.
Left
Did you
turn.
now?
I loved it.
Yep. We saw a brand new animal. Have you ever heard?
Like it was just created? Like
I'm pretty sure it was just
First
created.
one?
I've never heard of this animal. Have you ever seen a wolf mixed with a fox? And it's called a maned wolf. It doesn't have a mane. It's just called a
mox.
maned wolf. Yeah. I'd never seen it,
wolf.
heard of
What
it.
are they doing in the Brazilian zoo?
They're South American. The maned fox or the maned wolf. It's crazy. Like its legs were probably as long as mine, and it was a tall, large
sounds
creature.
terrifying.
Its ears were probably as big as my head. Each
It's
ear.
like the Slender Man, but for wolves.
Exactly. It was.
I'm looking at the Maine wolf right now, and it looks like a tall greyhound fox wolf, but mostly a hyena. It is.
Mostly hyena.
Such a description.
This is like a 6-year-old.
I wasn't even going to
describe
look
its
this up,
favorite
but now I
animal.
have to.
You
You
gotta
have to
look
look it up.
It's a
My
crazy animal.
combination of hyena, fox, greyhound is
felt like-
exactly what it looks
Looks like
like.
there might have been a giraffe in there as well.
There may be. There was no giraffe actually at the zoo. That's probably its child,
This
its
is what
offspring.
this is what a 6-year-old draws when he's bored.
This is-
Like, I'm
Yeah, this
What
is
animals can
bizarre.
we combine? But it was so weird because we got to the exhibit, we were looking at the animal, and I just was like, it was like sometimes during the Olympics when they start announcing countries, and you're like, I've never heard of that country before. Is that real? And that was the same thing with this maned wolf. I was just like, this thing looks, it's not real. It's
It looks
mythical
like it could
creature.
probably run 1,000 miles an hour.
I think so. It was tall, and it had the cage was not.
It's as tall as a
Safe.
deer, but it looks like a fox.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that was the highlight of the week in terms of life, like real life
That's pretty
stuff.
solid.
That and at the zoo, we went to the monkey section. There were definitely monkeys in the cage and monkeys out of the cage, and we were
Like
like,
you could handle them?
no, but if they would have come down below the top of the cages, they would have like stolen our money, like stolen our bananas. We didn't have any bananas, but they would have stolen them if we
Then
did.
they'll take your money if you don't have any bananas.
They will take the money, but like we went up to the zoo associates and we were like, are you aware there are monkeys outside of the cages? They're like, yeah, they came 1 year and they've lived around here ever since. Like,
Have they just
they-
let you guys go, like just with random wild monkeys out there?
yeah, pretty much. If they follow you, whatever.
That's Brazil for
That's
you.
Brazil. This is
I
Brazil.
just looked it up.
A
The Maine
lawless
wolf
country.
It is a
can
lot.
run 47 miles an hour.
It's pretty fast.
That's how fast it can run, dude. It
Yeah.
looks like it can go that fast.
And it probably runs like better looking than Superman.
Can you imagine
does.
trying to drive away from it at 50 miles an hour and it's still right behind you in your mirror?
Oh man, that would be.
I'd be like,
nuts.
dude, we are dying today.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Ark did not prepare me for this.
I don't have my spear.
Where's my T-Rex? I need it.
If something's that close to you in Ark, you're dead anyways, because everything can kill you pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you better
Speaking
hope
of
they
video
don't
games.
have maned wolves in that. Yeah, that's a great transition. Bring it.
Oh,
I played Squadrons for the first time this week.
No
Hey.
way. You took it out of the plastic? Or
I
you
did.
just
I did.
play it on YouTube?
The ARC server was down. Actually, it was the problem.
Oh, no way. Are you serious?
oh, well, there you go. Perfect.
I mean, I wasn't gonna like not play video games,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but no, I got it out. And I went through like the Pat. You played this, right?
Yeah, I played the first,
So I went through
Mission?
like the prologue.
and then once it got to like the talking to your crew members after that first mission, I was like, yeah, I'm out.
So I went like through the prologue is like pretty long, and you actually play as both like somebody like a pilot from the Empire and then a rebel pilot like in another part. And it was cool, but it's a game you can't play for hours. It's kind of disorienting because like you're in the cockpit, like there's no like third person view you can back up from, like you're in it. So like when you're in a space battle, you're trying to like get this TIE fighter, like shoot him down. When he buzzes by you, you have to like slow down and turn all the way
Oh,
around
man.
before you can even
Just
see
like
him again.
Just like Rocket League when you miss the ball
Yeah,
and
like
you're
you
like,
can't-
here I go.
So in Rocket League, you can actually use your camera like to look
That's
a little bit.
true.
Like
Third
in this
person
game,
view.
it's none of that. Like you're
None
just
of
right
it.
behind the windshield, like of the craft,
Ooh, yeah.
and it is hard. Like it, especially when you're flying into like small areas. Like it's, I mean, hard to get used to. But I mean, I thought it was cool. Like I'm definitely going to keep playing it, but
Good.
kind of like here and there, it gives you that like just a almost dizziness, I guess, because you can't get out of that cockpit. Like you're just, that's it. Like, and it's realistic. Like there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do. Like you can revert power to like your blasters or revert power to like your engines, so you're faster.
Really?
Or like your blasters are stronger and stuff like that, or like your shields. Like there's all these different like cool options, and like your player like literally selects them like in the cockpit. But it was like disorienting. Like some of those space fights where there's like 11 or 12 like TIE fighters, and they're just all over the place. It's like you're in a beehive. But yeah, I mean, I end up actually shooting down a few of them, like which was
Cool.
I did not pick just like the easiest. So when I start a game, I never like pick like, it gives you like the 4 options of difficulty, right? The first one is like, if you're just interested in the story and you don't want to really actually try, do this one. The second one's like, if you're a little bit experienced and you would like a little bit of a challenge, I'm like, I'll try that. So yeah, it was probably too hard, honestly. I should have just picked the first one, but now I'm in it. So
No going back. Cool. That's cool that you're liking
stuff.
it, man. I thought it would be more like Battlefield 1 and 2 where it's more third person or outside of the ship. But that kind of intrigues me now that you say it's first person only.
I actually think I would really like it if you could get like a third person view of the ship. If I could like see the whole like ship, like the whole X-Wing or TIE fighter that I'm in,
Yeah.
like I would prefer to actually see the whole thing.
You can't change I'm sure you can change the view.
Can you?
There's got to be a way.
You did it?
I remember that. I think I remember being outside the cockpit and not just in the cockpit.
I didn't think there was an in-game option for it, but maybe I missed something. It was, I mean, I put
press
the
all
whole
the
thing
buttons?
like straight into the cockpit, like just.
I mean, that's a gaming rule. You
Can't
always press
remember.
all the buttons at the beginning, regardless if they explain it or not.
So
You
at
just
one
press
point,
all the
like,
buttons,
get you
see
an
what they do.
idea,
Yep.
like, of how little you can see. Like, we were inside this, like, hangar, like, and there was, like, kind of a dogfight going on. And I'm in a TIE fighter, and I'm, like, turning around to come, like, go back and get this other, like, ship. And as I'm turning, like, I come into play, and there's this huge beam directly in front of me, and I just smashed right into it. Because it's like, as soon as I turned, it was just right there in front of me, and I couldn't even get out of the way. But,
So I just looked it up. Short answer is no. There is no third person mode. It's all first person.
All right.
see, that's what I thought. I remember,
What?
like, seeing the game, like, it's supposed to be like a, you know, kind of like a close to, like, simulator type thing. But yeah,
Patrick's gonna load up his game now.
Different.
Start playing in the middle of improv.
need to-
Be like, I got to
yeah.
see this.
I'll be right back.
But yeah, it was rough. I mean, it was cool, but it takes some getting used to. I mean, it's very like realistic about what you can see. You can't really even look to the right or the left.
Yeah.
Huh.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then I couldn't figure out whether I wanted inverted. Do you guys ever play like your games like inverted, like you're up and down, like, Or do you guys just straight play it?
Not anymore.
Regular.
I used to with airplane games, but I don't play many of them. So
this is actually one of those games where I almost feel like I haven't inverted like my controller to see what it's like yet, but like I almost think it would be easier actually for me to invert it.
I could see that. It depends. When you do the inverted, is it moving around your crosshairs like your shooty crosshairs?
No, you can't move that. You have to line up your ship to line up your crosshairs.
Then
so
that I could do that. It's just when they start moving the cursor, I can't do the inverted.
Yeah,
it
you can't really.
me.
You can. The one thing they do allow you to do in the game, which makes things a lot easier, is like you can lock onto targets by clicking like just the left trigger if it's out in front of you, and it'll lock onto the most central thing on your map, basically.
I like that lock on.
And then you can like scroll through different targets if you want to.
Okay.
That's the only way you ever find anybody, because if they didn't have that, it's
it was all manual. You're just like
dots,
spamming the laser beams everywhere.
Yeah.
Hitting 1 out of 20.
So we'll see how that one goes as it continues, but
all right,
it's different, that's for sure.
Yeah, I hardly ever do inverted. I still remember in college, I think I went to an amusement park with some friends, and we played that first person Star Wars game where you get a joystick, but it like goes through. You can pick like A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, or Return of the Jedi. And I remember I picked Return of the Jedi, and I did like a ship battle. I did the indoor, racers or whatever, and then I got to the battle against Vader, and it had me invert. Like when I wanted to block up, I had to pull the joystick back to make the cursor go up, and I couldn't do it. I always died at Vader. Like I tried like 3 or 4 times, I remember, and ever since then I've given up on inverted. I just do straight up.
It almost feels like during a flying game, though, you should be inverted.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
I agree.
It does have.
It does feel natural, more natural than like a laser, a laser sword.
Oh, everything about that game so far
fight.
felt completely unnatural to me. Like there
really?
were some times where I'm like, if I like tried to do like a circle to like avoid like some fire or something, like I end up like going just at a 45-degree angle to the ground, and while I'm trying to figure out where I'm even at to get back up, it's like I just crash into the ground.
Well, you avoided the fire.
Because like when you're, and especially when you're out in space,
ground.
if there aren't any ships like in your view, you have no idea whether you're upside down or not. Like there's no way for you really to know.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, if you're in space, can you be upside down?
Maybe that's the way it's normal.
Maybe there is no upside down. I mean, no one
There's
can hear
no
you
right
scream.
way, I guess.
If no one can hear you scream, you can't be upside down.
So the left analog stick in the game like barrel rolls your ship one way or the other, and like it doesn't automatically adjust itself back. So if you like hit it a little bit, because also the left analog stick is your boost when you press forward, but if you press a little bit to one way or the other, your ship is tilted. Like you're just coming in sideways. Like it's really weird. Yeah, it's really weird.
Now is this game like Ark and there's like a plop option?
No, it's not.
Dump your waste.
Or they would call it the refresher in Star Wars universe.
You wouldn't be able to see it.
Did you know that they consistently call it the refresher in Star Wars lore? They've never called it the bathroom. The bathroom, the plop place.
I never noticed that.
It's called the refresher.
Refresher?
Yep.
What?
They said it in Mandalorian. They said it in Rebels. They've said it in Resistance now. We started watching Resistance. Definitely not my favorite of the Star Wars TV shows. I don't know if you've watched that, Ronnie. Yeah, it should be the unloader fresher. Unfresher?
The unloader. Where's the unloader?
Can I go to the unloader,
doors
please?
down.
Thank you. Yeah, they
We're
call it the
gonna drop
refresher.
off this shipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ronnie, have you
with
watched Resistance? I know the other guys haven't, but yeah, I don't
What is
recommend it so far.
Resistance?
We're 4 episodes in, and we're like, James is the only one who likes it.
Is that another cartoon?
Yeah, it's the animated Star Wars cartoon show between right before Force Awakens. It's got Poe Dameron in it, but it's his voice, but he doesn't act like him whatsoever. He's just like it might as well be Blue's Clues or some kid's TV show where he's like, "Hey guys, I'm Poe Dameron. Let's hang out." He's really weird.
Blue's
It's
Clues.
really
Not as
weird.
good if he's not like a arrogant pilot.
No, exactly. He's not arrogant. He's just all nice and smiles.
He's basically
I'm like,
a young
this is
Han Solo,
fake.
really.
Yeah, exactly.
And they recreated him.
But they didn't do it in the Resistance TV show. Everybody's super nice. And it's just like, what is this? This is like Mr. Rogers' Star Wars hood. I'd rather watch that actually than Resistance.
Did you guys see that new like WandaVision thing that came out on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Yeah,
Have you
sure
guys
did,
checked that
yeah.
out? Like, what is that? Is that a show?
I don't know. It is.
Nobody knows yet.
I was
It's a
like, I
show.
still like I've seen like a trailer for it. I still don't know what it is.
You watch it, you'll still not know what it is.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
It's a right now it is a TV show comedy with Wanda and Vision, or Scarlet Witch and, and
AKA
Vision.
WandaVision.
Yeah, as like a I Love Lucy kind of couple
That's what I
actually
couldn't
in
understand
black and
about it.
white.
Dick Van Dyke
but they're,
is the
but we
inspiration
don't know
for the first episode.
we don't know why it's black
There
and
is
white.
a reason for
There's a
but they
reason.
don't know
It just
yet.
has not been revealed yet.
Yeah.
Marvel likes to keep things slow. That's what they've always done. You know, they took them
Man, I don't
400 movies to get to Endgame.
This
so
feels extra slow.
400.
it's
400 movies.
No spoilers, but man, this thing is
So you guys
slow.
have watched it then, or no?
Yeah.
yeah. I watched it on Friday.
Is it? Is it all right, or
It was okay.
I would wait
it's-
till the season's
It's
done.
interesting.
knowing that it's a comedy kind of throws me off of it?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
I like Lucas said. Yeah, I feel like if you wait till the end of the series or end of the season and you binge it, I think it's going to make more sense. But
it's
I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look
It's
like.
not an actual comedy in the sense that it's intending to be a comedy, but it's based. It's like the first
satire.
episode is it's satire. The first episode is based off the Dick Van Dyke Show, so it's a comedy like that, but just for the sake of, I don't know, the plot that still doesn't make sense. And then the next episode is based after Bewitched, and so each episode is like going to a different show type or genre from American television in the past. So, yeah.
And they don't know why they're there. They're like no one can answer how they met, how they came to this place. So it's like a weird thing. Like they don't know.
Yeah.
So it's
So
gonna be
obviously something is amiss.
yeah. So they're gonna
is.
reveal something of why it's like this, but just don't know yet.
Yeah,
I'm about to check that out, but I might actually wait until the season's over. Like,
you
'cause
should.
that's
Recommend
the
it.
worst.
I think
Like
you
when you're
should,
kind of
yeah.
confused and you're like, you
I don't know what to
you
do
have
about
to
it,
watch to like try to figure it out.
Well, yeah, it's not like Mandalorian. We're like, I gotta watch the next episode when it drops.
man.
But this, I feel like these are like, all right, well, why don't you hold Ryan? Why don't you hold off until we say it's okay to start watching them?
Yeah, we'll let
I
you know.
can do that.
Speaking of watching, Patrick, you brought it up. Ronnie, tell me you finished season 2 of Mandalorian.
I did not.
All right. Well, my kids beat you. We finished it this past week, and it was amazing. Binging it is the only way to fly. It's so good.
I gotta watch it again. I gotta
watch it
I
again.
watch it week to week.
It's so
I
much
need to
better
watch
the
it.
second time.
Yes,
I
I
won't.
binged the first season while I was waiting for season 2 to start.
Yeah.
and I binged it all in one day. I mean, it was only like what 3 hours to watch the whole season.
Yeah, there's some short
So-
episodes. They're like barely 30 minutes long.
Yeah,
So
All over
I'll
the
watch
place.
that. But
I only
I'll
have
probably
four.
do that with
I only
season
have 4 episodes left,
Yeah. Do it. We'll have lots to talk about because there's a lot.
and I know
that
one of them
happens.
is like a 30-minute episode.
Yeah. Yep. So, anybody else gaming this week? Gamed this week?
Oh, we did.
Cool.
I say we. I mean I.
No, you know we
I
all
did.
did.
Well,
If Ronnie gamed,
Yeah.
we definitely gamed.
this is true.
Yeah.
Jump back into some Immortals, Phoenix Rising.
Still got you
Apparently,
laughing.
it's going. Yes. Apparently, it's just going to be tradition every time now to die while swimming. It's just a
that
thing.
how it
Pretty much
works?
the same in Ark.
Yeah,
You get eaten every time.
it's ridiculous, but it is a lot of fun, and I'm still very much enjoying it. I'm probably going to do some more streams, try to do some extra streams to move the needle a little bit more, because it is a long game. Like I think we talked about, I want to say last episode, it's like a 22-hour main campaign. So I really want to try to move the needle and all that, and obviously jumped into some Apex. So speaking of Apex, one Arctic M77 on the Twitter, our buddy Matt, he says, as I'm stalling for time to pull it back up, here we go. Why does the new Apex character look like Hollywood Bones? Name all the visual characteristics for the viewers. So today, Apex dropped a little short video. They like to do a lot of like lore type videos that are really interesting. They do a great job with them, and they introduced a new character called Fuse. He is a demolitions expert, so obviously he likes to blow stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt pointed this out. If you gave this guy a beard, like a full-on beard, he's got the hair height.
Oh, the
going
hair
on.
is where it's at. That's got bones
Yeah.
written all over it.
And I think he's just got the right enough facial structure. If you gave this man a beard, I could see it.
See, you guys might see it, but I see Kurt Russell. That's who I see.
You're just saying that
Yeah,
on purpose.
Snake Plissken
Yes.
from
no, he's
Escape
like
from
from
New York.
Tombstone. Kurt Russell from Tombstone or whatever that movie is.
Yeah, but he has an eye patch,
back in the day.
just like Escape from New York.
Snake, yeah. You could combination of the two.
All right,
I think
I'll
that-
allow it.
But I can see it. If you doctor it a little bit, I could see
I think
it.
it's mainly the hair, though. I think
Yeah.
Bones has a slightly slenderer face than this guy, and the robotic
Yeah.
arm that looks a lot like
Okay,
something
so
Patrick would have.
like
He
15
does have a
to
robotic
20
arm
years
in
from
real
now.
life.
Yeah, he does.
I just sent you guys a picture of Kurt Russell
You did.
and Fuse right next to each other.
Okay.
That was quick, man. Holy crap.
Speaking of Kurt Russell, Heather Fangmeyer Sheeby writes, Colin wants to know if you can talk about how fast and good the PS5 is.
That was a great transition, let me tell you.
The PS5 is super fast. Whenever I play a new game on the PS5, like most recently this past week, I played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order again, and that game's so good. I looked online, I was like 15 hours, and I was like, not in New Game Plus. I could think that Joker took about 7 hours to beat on New Game Plus. But there was like no loading playing on this old PS4 game on the new PS5. So awesome. I love the loading. It took about, I think, 30 to 40 seconds to actually load up the game till I got into the game. Once I was in the game, virtually no loading. I think there was loading screens, but they were like half second. They like showed up and then they went away because the system is just so fast. But
This is
have
what
you guys played Jedi Fallen Order lately?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh man, it's so good.
it is good though. I did play
is.
it twice.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem, really, is everything is becoming so fast. Like the most minor of inconveniences, like just make us like so angry. Like when your phone is not working, like for 1 second, you're like, I'm gonna break it. I don't even care. I don't care about it. And like
Yep.
if you think
You
about
hit
where we all
something
started,
and it doesn't react.
where we
Oh,
all started, we had
what?
these crappy phones. We had AOL dial-up internet that we waited 30 minutes for just to be able to get on the internet, and we were so happy with that.
so I will
now,
say, just
any
to go along with what you're saying, Ronnie, the thing that enrages me the most is autocorrect, and I think autocorrect has gotten worse with
Yeah.
time. Why? It should know what I'm writing at this point. Like it should predictively just
We were all
lay it all out.
of autocorrect, really.
It's of the devil. I think they put something.
It
in
tries to correct me with things that are already
Yeah.
correct.
It's nuts. That enrages me, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm done writing.
I think I was on Mark's stream on Saturday night, and autocorrect was having its way with me. And I was like, I couldn't even remember what I wrote, but it was just like, that is not what I
Not
had
even
typed in.
close.
You're like,
Not even close.
man, Mark, hot muffins.
Samsonite.
It's like, what? Hot muffins? That's not right.
I mean, I love me some hot muffins, but what?
What?
I was talking to Tim through the chat, and Tim's like, "What are you saying?" I was like, "My phone is just acting up. No idea what I'm
Stroking?
saying."
Is that all right?
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah, man. I feel you.
that's the problem with these kids these days in their games.
Yep.
Oh no, we're
Seriously.
those guys now.
Yeah, I think so. I'm there already.
They're
for sure.
newfangled.
I get kicked
of-
out of ARC, and I fully expect 20 minutes to get back in. Eric's back in 3 seconds.
That son of a gun. Yeah, that's how it works sometimes. Speaking of games, as we continue the game train, I played a few more platinums this week. Played and got.
Played a few more.
I played a few more platinums.
He doesn't
I
call them
played and
games
got.
anymore.
He doesn't call
You're
them
right.
games.
I just play platinums. I'm like, I'm gonna play this game. Oh, there's a platinum.
When I boot this up, I don't see games. I see trophies.
I got 8 platinums
Just
this
put in the
week.
demo platinum game. Gives me 10
love it.
platinums right away.
Yep, 10 platinums, 10 seconds. No, but I've now gotten 17 platinums in 18 days.
Well done.
Gotten 8 platinums.
Why are you short one platinum?
These Sundays get me every time. We don't do any screens on Sundays, so I have to like double up on some days, and I just haven't been able to. I've been playing lots of Alien Nation with Chris the Canadian Rock. I've been playing lots of Rocket League. My kids are starting. My son today, I said, "Do you want to play Minecraft or Rocket League?" And he's like, "Rocket League, baby." We played at least.
Did he say baby? Really?
No, he didn't. I'm still working on that.
Came out his little leather jacket.
Rocket League, baby.
Collar spots.
Rocket League, baby.
Hey.
He like taps out a little cigarette and is like, "Let's
Hair's
do
all
this.
spiked
Light it up. Let's do this, baby."
He's got like this little Power Wheels motorcycle.
That's right. It was like, man, I wanted that when I was a kid. Anyways, yeah, we played like at least 5 or 6 matches of Rocket League today, and half the time we were terrible. James was like hitting the ball towards our goal. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're killing me, man. He's like, we were laughing most of the time. I only yelled at him a couple times. Got gamer competitive, frustrated, and I was like, you know what?
We're
all
losing.
good.
It's time to be serious.
I tell you what, the one team, like within 50 seconds, was like, "Hey, get good," and I'm like, "You know what, buddy?
Oh, dude, people are the worst on Rocket League.
You little 7, you're probably like
I'm
9
gonna
years
find
old."
you.
But yeah.
Oh, man.
So we played. I played a number of games with platinums. One of the highlights, of course, was My Name Was Mayo 2, the sequel. It was glorious. It had a storyline, Patrick. You can cover your face in shame, but this baby had a storyline.
You know how much your
Don't try to defend.
He worked for an hour
this
and a half to get
Mayo
this.
story.
No way.
You know how much your
I worked for 40
game
minutes to
playing
get the My Name Is Mayo 2 platinum.
You know how much your game playing time is in the trash when your highlight for the week is My Name Is Mayo.
All right,
2.
that wasn't the actual highlight. I just wanted to bring that one
Okay.
up because I knew it would get.
Don't
at least
humor, Mark. You know
one
it was
hit.
your highlight.
No, the highlight was actually 2 games. One of them was Perils of Baking, which I can't remember if I mentioned it, but it pretty much is a Mario Brothers spin-off. Not a spin-off because it's not that. But instead of you rescuing a princess, you're playing as Mario. You're not actually Mario. And Luigi has created a chef hat that can create any food with his mind's eye, and he becomes evil, and you have to stop him. And so the whole game is you smashing food that has legs and then fighting your brother.
So the main character's brother is Luigi?
No, it's like a Mario Brothers game, except it's...
But Luigi isn't the mean guy.
No, but it's
Bowser,
his
right?
brother. So So it's like, instead
Dang,
of Mario
his-
and Luigi, it's Fred and Ted. And Ted is evil, and you're Fred. And you're like running around. Sometimes you're floating on a balloon. Sometimes you're riding a minecart.
Still
Sometimes
curious
you're-
as to where you even find this stuff. Like,
Yeah, well,
what
this
is
one
that?
doesn't
Where
sound
do
that
you
bad.
even see
It's
these?
hilarious.
But
No,
it's-
it took like 3 hours. It's like a 7.5-bit game. It's like a little step below an NES game, but it still was pretty fun, and I enjoyed it.
So it's an Atari game.
Yeah, but it's better than Atari, but it's not as good as Nintendo. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was pretty fun. It has 4 worlds. I gave it 9 out of 10 easy bake ovens. It was fun. So
Oh my gosh, this looks like the original ET game colored. That's what
it is
looks
not
like.
that bad. Quit with your lies. I played the original ET. That's awful.
Time to go dump it in a
No.
landfill in New Mexico.
This one has like warp worlds, and it has like secrets that you can find. It's pretty fun.
Was this on
Enjoyed
was
it.
this on Vita?
Vita and PS4? If you buy it on PS4, you get both Vita and PS. So I still have to platinum it on Vita. That's
Okay, all right.
but it's pretty fun. The other one
It
that
actually doesn't look that bad. I
No,
was
it's
just
really
messing
not.
with you. Yeah.
I
it
did
doesn't-
also see on. I was looking at Nintendo Switch games. They brought back the Contra collection. You
Oh,
can buy
man.
now
Oh,
so
for like
good,
10 or 15 bucks or whatever.
so good. Do it.
I almost got
Get
it.
it. Almost. What's wrong with you?
I bought
that
the Among
game.
Us game thinking it was going to be good.
Oh no.
Apparently, local, by the way, doesn't mean couch co-op. I did not realize that local
you
still
got
could
tricked
mean
again?
that people are linking up their games. Like, since when do we do that? Do people still do that though, for real? Like they link up like their systems? Is that just one of those
Wait,
things where
with,
like
like,
we
a
all
cable?
meet at a coffee shop or something and get on the
No,
same
you
network?
can do that wirelessly.
I didn't know people
The
did
Switch
that,
was
so I
designed to
thought
do that.
local meant, oh, well, we could just do couch co-op. Apparently, I was wrong.
Nope.
Wasted my $2 in Nintendo money that I had.
Is that how
and
much it was?
three of my
$2?
regular dollars. It was 5.
Oh, okay. You split it. Yes, yeah, you kind of got it on sale.
Yeah.
You did waste your Nintendo
All
money
along, I
and
could have
your
been
real
buying
money.
the Contra collection.
That's a bummer, man. Sorry to hear that.
You win some and you lose some. Luigi's Mansion was the biggest loss lately.
Speaking of winning some, the other game I won at was Donut County. Let me tell you about this game. You play as a raccoon named BK,
That's already
and
pretty
you
cool.
work at a donut shop. And when people order donuts, instead of sending them donuts, you send them a hole in the ground that then swallows up everything in its path.
Makes sense.
And then
So
at
do you
the
just
end,
win as soon as you do the hole in the ground, or?
well, no,
keep doing
it
You must go to some dark places to get
it
these
starts
games.
small.
It's weird.
This game, I'm serious. This game
The
was
deep web.
this.
I heard that I've heard this game before, and I hear it's pretty popular.
It's humorous.
And
It's like Nintendo humorous. Like it's really funny. The hole starts out small, and then as you move it around, you have to get things that fit in it, and then it grows bigger as you put more stuff in it. And by the end of each level, you're like swallowing houses and all kinds of stuff. But it's pretty fun. It's like a puzzle slash, I don't know, hole in the ground game. I don't know what else to call it. It's its own genre, but it was fun. It took a few.
Do you
hours
just
to
search
platinum.
for games, or like how do you actually do this? You just like look at games in the shop or whatever.
On Twitter, people will mention games that are easy to platinum or that they played, or this stuff I see, and or they'll be on sale for like $1. This one was on sale for like $2.
It always surprises me because you come back like every week and you're like, all right, I got 18 more platinums. Here's what I played.
Yeah, but again, I've been saving these up for like 4 years.
I played putting a desk together too.
Yeah, it's IKEA Simulator. It's the best. Yeah,
Platinum
but I
the
played.
Goat Simulator.
I mean, I played a wide variety. This is a pretty good week, I think, compared to the first full week.
You have to hit a lot of
I enjoyed
clunkers
it.
like going through games like that, though.
Hit a lot of what?
You just have to hit a lot of clunkers. I feel like going.
Oh,
through
there
a
were
lot of
definitely
those.
some clunkers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played a clunker called Planet Rick's 13, and it's like a walk and click like game where you're an astronaut stuck on a planet and you have to escape. I used a walkthrough, took 30 minutes, the end. It was not memorable. The only thing I will say is half the trophies were just different ways to die, and so that was fun. It rewarded me for failure. So, you get killed by a tentacle or you suffocate in a gas-filled cave. It's fun, but not. I don't recommend that one. 6 out of 10 alien tentacles.
What's the lowest you've ever ranked a game? I feel like you're normally 5 and above at least.
I think of the ones I've ranked, I think 5 is the lowest. I'm pretty generous. I'm pretty positive when it comes to.
So are you telling me My Name is Mayo is better than a 5?
It's an 8. It had a
outta
the
here.
man. No,
It's
the
a
original.
Brazil 8, Patrick.
But see, it gets bonus points for being
Oh
an
yeah,
easy
so
class.
it's like
It's a Brazil 8.
two.
It's a Brazil 8. Yeah, same as a 3 out of 5. Same number.
everything's bloated in Brazil.
Yep, it's inflated numbers. This is how it happens. The last one I want to throw out there is a game called Drowning, and it sounds worse than it is.
It sounds awesome.
Dark web, man. Dark web.
This one's a walking simulator, and you're walking down a path. You have to choose like different pathways, and all it tells stories through floating text. And it's literally about this person's struggle with depression. And at one point,
Okay,
you
that makes
take a
sense.
path where you go into a cabin, and it doesn't like physically show you shooting yourself, but it's implied that you shoot yourself. This spoilers
Wow.
for
Dang,
So this
dude.
one's way deeper than I thought we were.
What in the heck?
But it gets interesting in the fact that once you shoot yourself, you continue walking down the path, and the little voice in your head like talks to you about like almost gives a time of reflection, and then gives you the opportunity to go back and to try again, like you learned your lesson. It was really kind of cathartic, a little shocking at first, but it was a fascinating game. It was a little pretty simplistic, but I really like how kind of like Celeste or other video games that try to take really real world issues and tries to confront them. It was I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Nope. You're gonna give this a 7, but My Name is Mayo 2 an 8. Are you telling me My Name is Mayo 2 has a better story?
All right.
Than
So
Drowning?
the reason I gave it a 7 out of 10 is because I had to play it multiple times, and it took like 4 times longer than it was supposed to because I didn't realize I could skip the certain portions that you were replaying. So by the end of the game, I was so angry that I had replayed
You gave
this
them
depressing
a lower
game
score
over and
because
over
they
again.
made you play more than 30 minutes for a platinum.
Yeah.
I don't trust your rating system.
Well, you don't have to, because I trust my rating system. Yeah,
You should rethink that.
I should, but it is what it is. It's I'm giving it a rating system based on a platinum trophy hunter,
Okay, all right, now I can get behind it.
but it still is worth playing the drowning game, kinda. If you're in the right headspace, it was good. But I played others; they were fine. That was good. Yeah. Let's do lightning round, quick fire Discord questions from our joiners. Are you ready for
okay.
this? We're
Let's
jumping
go.
right in, ending the improv with this good old goodness.
So lightning round, so it'll take 10 minutes for each answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
come
our
on.
specialty.
Can't you just labeled it lightning round?
9.5 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Rogue
fast enough, I
Hoffa.
guess.
Here we go. Rogue Hoffa said, what you would love to be good at, but you suck at? Putting together IKEA furniture.
Playing the guitar.
Playing the piano.
Playing sports.
Oh, I'm changing mine to Mark's. I have 2 left feet when I play soccer and foot games. So yeah.
Never, ever been that good at sports.
All right.
You're not good with foot games. Is there a handstand?
Handstand
sports?
game? I would rock at that.
It's like the ultimate ninja
Yeah, right.
warrior.
I would land on my face. All right. Nope, sports with.
Ninja Warrior.
All right. Spacehawk91 says, what are your favorite fast food restaurants?
Long John Silver's.
Chipotle.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh gosh.
So many.
Time's up.
No, it is not up.
La Coretta.
It's not fast food.
It's good food quickly.
Yes, it's a sit-down restaurant though.
Yeah,
I
I
might have a
guess.
takeout bar.
They do, but like it's not like when you think of fast food.
Donuts.
Like
CC's
Dunkin'
Pizza.
Donuts.
Yeah, I guess that would technically be my ew feces pizza. Gross. No, that's if I want to clear out my colon.
I don't know. I think that would clog it up.
Sometimes a good cleanse is what you need.
Plop it up.
And there we are. No, we probably said it a lot sooner than that, but I wasn't paying
We
attention.
did. Way sooner.
Yeah. But no, I guess I would say Dunkin' Donuts is my favorite fast food place.
All right. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever
Next
you want,
one.
sugar.
I don't think that lady works at Dunkin' Donuts anymore.
Sad
I have
job.
not seen her.
That is sad.
You need
They
to
still
quit.
have the thank you for choosing Dunkin'. How can I help you today?
Oh,
Is that like a recording, or is that someone actually saying that?
That is someone actually saying that.
yeah.
Wow.
And she is actually the manager of the store.
You need to quit Dunkin' Donuts until that lady comes back. Be like, I'm not coming back here
You should
ever.
pick it outside the
Boycott.
Exactly.
Boycott.
Got it. All right. Humar Whittle. Do you play any instruments, and can you read music?
No and no.
No and no. I'm sorry. I wish I was better.
Yes.
Go ahead and
to
answer all
both.
your yeses, Mark.
Yes to both. I play guitar and I can read music.
Yes to
You
both
write
for
your own
me
songs too.
as well. I can also play guitar and read music. Not as well as Mark, though. I
You
also,
can read music? Sweet.
Yeah, I can. I can also play the piano.
Oh, sounds like a 2-man band coming up.
Let's do it.
I'll just get out of your guys' way.
Here it comes. All right. Isaac Allistic asks, who is your favorite Infinity Bro, and why is it Isaac?
What?
It's Max,
How do you,
so-
It's Max. 100% it's Max.
Mine's Isaac. He's
Pat,
the only one that
you're
I know.
Infinity Mom. Are you allowed
I'm
to pick?
sorry, but it is. I have a favorite son, and it is Max. He is, I believe, he's the Power Ranger fan, and
he
me
is.
and him are the same.
My favorite Infinity
I
Bro.
love you, Isaac, but I have a favorite son.
It's the truth has been dropped. My favorite Infinity Bro is Zane, the whipping boy of Infinity Bros. Poor guy. I love him so much. He's so nice. He's also a fellow platinum hunter. So Zane, if you're listening,
Yeah.
I've got a long list of games you can check out.
Just listen to the show every week.
Isaac is going to throw his phone like, what?
What is happening?
Crossover is not happening.
All right, Ronnie, who's your favorite Infinity Bro?
It's definitely Isaac.
There you go.
He's also the only one that I know of.
That's exactly right. It's like what I tell my son, you're my favorite son. And he's like, I'm your only son, Dad.
Have you ever seen that
Tomato,
little comic
tomato.
strip? They're like, I don't choose favorites, and then the mother walks over to the one shot. It's like, it's you by a long shot.
Yep. Mark, did you say your favorite?
Yeah, I said Max.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
He also
But I love you,
asked
Isaac.
a bonus question, which I'm not sure if this is allowed, but what is the movie or show you've watched the most times?
The Office.
Friends.
Friends.
Friends and Seinfeld are pretty close.
I'm going movie this time because this is the one I can think of. It's actually a tie between the '89 Batman and the first Back to the Future.
Is the '89 Batman the Michael Keaton one?
Sure is.
Yep.
Did you see that Jessica Biel said she's not going to name her first kid Batmo?
I don't know
not
why.
see that.
Why would she not do that?
That is a missed opportunity, Jessica.
Hey,
if you're
Batmo.
listening.
Batmobile.
Get over here,
Except for
Batmo.
the fact that her last name would technically be Timberlake, but yeah.
Nah, those celebrities always keep their last names.
Yeah, I
do.
know they do.
She don't want to be
But
Jessica
the
Timberlake.
kid has his last name, which
Might be another JT.
technically,
You know, we're in 2021. People, the weird things have happened. People,
technically his
Weird
last
things.
name would be Randall, not Timberlake.
Could his MySpace page be Batmobile?
wait, hold on, whoa, back it up. What do you mean, Randall?
So Timberlake is not Justin's actual last name. Yeah.
I did actually know this.
Nuh-uh. Don't tell lies.
He's still JT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
still
it'll
JT,
always
baby.
be JT. But I'm
What?
just I'm saying it's not his real last name.
He's sitting on a throne of lies.
Are we gonna get the?
Mark fact.
More fact.
Corey Fouch
Wow.
said, if you could go one place, all expenses paid, where would it be? Disney World. With my kids.
I would stay home and get paid for it.
I'd stay
England.
home.
Australia.
I would return it. I'd say I'm not satisfied with this.
I would take the money and stay at home.
Then they give you the money.
All expense paid to stay at
Go
home.
on, take the money.
Yes.
Here's your DoorDash gift card.
All right, Chris the Rock asked, what is your inner animal? Mine is the maned wolf now.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Actually, Patrick's much taller than I. He would definitely be the maned wolf. He's got the hair for it, too.
Well, that's a hard one.
So
Spirit.
I have to say this right now. I went to double check myself. I could have sworn, but apparently I was incorrect.
Please don't swear. We'll have to beep that out.
What?
Yeah, his name is actually Timberlake. But at one time, he went by Justin Randall. I know that for a fact because he used to
Justin-
audition for stuff.
Justin
Can we-
Randall literally sounds familiar.
Can we make a motion to...
That's Antoine Randall L. You're thinking of.
No, his dad's
Football
name
player.
is Charles Randall Timberlake, so that's where he gets it.
I want to make a motion that when Mark gives a Mark fact and it turns out to be not true, it needs to be a Mark plop. Mark plop.
Fake news.
Yeah, so it says in here, at the age of 11, he appeared on Star Search, if you guys remember that show, performing
Vaguely.
country songs as Justin Randall. So at one point, he went by his dad's middle name. So that's where I got it. So, my mistake. Correcting myself.
All right.
Okay.
So
I should
Mark,
have never
your,
went along with
Spirit animal.
Mark and Ronnie, what's your inner animal?
that. Probably a sloth. I really just don't want to do
It's a
anything
good
ever.
one. It's a good one.
I see that.
You know,
That's great.
Just
That's
lie
awesome.
around. That's pretty much it.
Gosh, I don't know the answer to this question.
Homework for next week.
The the one that immediately comes to mind, and I don't know why, it really has no relevance to me whatsoever, Red Panda.
Ooh, I can see that.
Mm.
They're very particular about their personal space. Like, they keep things clean and nice. So, yeah, Red Panda fits you. Mine would actually be a hyena, to go back to the relative of the man wolf.
So, me too.
The hyena all the way. All right, last one. Barnaby El Ronchas Butter. According to the hit singer Meatloaf, a man would do anything for love, but he won't do that. What's that for you? Bonus points if your explanation needs a story. Well, this is the lightning round, so no bonus points. Just say what's that. Go.
So what I would not do for love?
Yeah.
Oof, man, there's many things.
Eat olives.
Pineapple on pizza.
Oh, you
Eat
took my
olives.
answer, Ronnie. Totally eat olives. Spit it out.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Quit Long John Silver's. Sorry, honey.
You would divorce your wife
She
before you
bursts
divorced Long John Silver's. Wow.
I don't know you anymore. You also love Long John Silver's. Why are you doing this to me?
What did you say, Mark? I missed yours.
Put pineapple on pizza.
Ooh.
See, that's actually not that bad.
See, I could put that on pizza. It's that salty and sweet combination.
Highly
there.
disagree with you.
I'll eat it, but
Vehemently.
I will not order it.
I will not order it either,
Ooh.
but I will eat it.
That is not of God.
Well, then call me a sinner, because I love it.
I shall.
Acts 1, verse 3.
Repent.
Nope. Never
I
gonna
don't know what that
happen.
verse is, but it's got...
Not gonna
You can
do
deal
it.
with God when
Not
you get
gonna
to
do
heaven.
it, Marky. Gonna eat my pineapple.
Wouldn't be prudent.
All right. We got through it, guys. Good job.
Nice work.
Hey guys, guess what? Good news and bad news.
Nope.
You weren't recording?
Oh no.
Oh, wait. Recording now.
I'm recording now.
Good news is totally left the podcast machine unplugged, and that's why it wasn't working.
Sweet.
Bad news is there is a very large dent in the podcast machine now. Just saying.
Better
What does
get
this
that
machine
looked
look
at.
like?
It's huge.
Just like it's a whole room just full of machinery.
Yes. Wires and
It's a
Pipes or
1965 calculator.
Like steam's coming out of like pipes and stuff.
yeah.
It looks like an arcade
It's
cabinet.
the first computer ever.
Do we tell people stuff, like, at the end of this?
I think we just
At the end of
Like-
improv?
Like, rate us and review us?
Yeah, do a lightning round of the end.
Okay.
Rate
wait,
if
no,
you-
do
whatever
this-
you want to do.
do it as Sylvester Stallone. No, wait.
Hey, yo, here's what you're gonna do, okay? You're gonna rate us and review us. And then you're gonna go to Discord, Twitch, Twitter, like Adrian would do, you can go there. And that's all you need to do, okay? So Pat, Mark, Ronnie J, along with our beloved friends and family and joiners, go get your good morning this week, and may God guide your lives, right? As you live, work, and get game. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to GMG Guys. Oh wait, that's redundant. We're doing it live. GMG Guys. Oh no, that's right. GMG. No, that's redundant.
9
That
to
is.
9.
Since when did Mickey Mouse open up our show?
Hey, pal. We're gonna start the show.
All right. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3 mark it, and then we're start recording.
Just do it as Mickey Mouse, whatever you do.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, that's better.
I think you should open the show as Sylvester Stallone. That's a good one.
Good morning.
That'll probably be my GMG Ranger. Will be Sylvester Stallone. All right, here we go. I don't know if I can do this.